Hey dudes, CI here. So this week I'm going to talk about my radio show. It's called 6 Degrees of Rockin' Nation, as you know, because you listen every single week, because you're awesome. If you go to my DJ page, it looks like this. Scroll down to the bottom, you'll see some recent shows. And then about halfway up, you'll see this. It lets you go to all of the podcasts over the entire 1 year plus that I've had the show. Click that button and you'll see something that looks kind of like this. All the shows. Most of them are normal, but you'll see a few here and there that are theme shows. That's what I'm going to talk about today. The theme shows. They're kind of fun. I do them every now and then. The last one I did was just a couple weeks ago. It was called Songs Within Songs. It turned out to be really cool. It was a bunch of songs that halfway through or at some point completely change. Like maybe the tempo changes, or the melody changes, or the rhythm changes from like a 4/4 to a 3/4, something like that. Just a song that has multiple songs within it. Very, very cool. Enjoyed that theme. What else have we done? Well, I had my Best of 2015 podcast. That was at the beginning of this year. Just the favorite songs I discovered from last year. What theme show was before that? Oh, this one was fun. The United Nations podcast. Linda helped me with this one. She sort of gave me some guidance about Latvian bands, told me how to pronounce the Latvian band that I ended up using. I butchered it completely and totally. Alice, there is a Chinese band in this show. Marcus, no Austrian band. I apologize. If I ever do this again, there will definitely be an Austrian band, and I might ask you to help me pick. The theme show before that was called Alcohol. This one wasn't that interesting looking back on it. It was just a bunch of songs that had some references to alcohol or getting drunk, beer, whiskey, that sort of thing. It didn't turn out as cool as I thought it would. One before that was when? Back in August, 2 Minute Warning. I loved this podcast. Every single song was 2 minutes or less. The longest song was 2 minutes. The shortest song was 2 seconds. Swear to God, it's in the Guinness Book of World Record for shortest song ever. There's really not much to it. It's basically one note. But I played it. It was every song 2 minutes or less. I was really having to hustle to get all the songs in there. That was a workout. The one before that was my America podcast, and the only reason I did it was because I had a show scheduled for July 4th, which of course is our nation's birthday, and it was all songs that had some sort of reference to America. Yeah, it's moderately okay. And then I'm looking back, and the very first theme I did was my father's wake. My father died last year in June, and before you get all sad, don't worry, some deaths are better than others, and this one was a pretty good death. It was painless and all that. And he lived a very full life. But anyway, he died, so I wanted to do a wake. So what I did was I went through my music collection, and I was like, what songs do I associate with Dad? And I was trying to make it a really sort of a happy thing. It was a chance to tell stories about my dad. Oh, this song, I remember when me and my dad heard this song. Or, ooh, I'll always think of this song when I think of my dad's wedding. Or, ooh, I'll always think of this song because I made my dad a mix CD, and he asked me about this band, and he was freaking out, and he was like, oh, they're so great. That was really one of my favorite theme shows, was my dad's wake. And people liked it too. It was just me telling stories about my dad. I didn't want it to be a sad show. I wanted it to be a happy show, and it turned out that way. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 themes? 7 theme shows. I've had 7 theme shows. I enjoyed them. And I recommend that if you're looking for something to listen to that's a little bit different, check them out. You can listen to any of my shows and they'll be awesome. But these have a little something different that you might enjoy. What will the next theme show be? I don't really know. I've already got plans to maybe have a theme show about songs with la-la-las. Songs with the la-di-da, or the na-na-na-na-na-na, or the la-la-la-la-la. That could be a fun show. I'm also thinking about doing a show that's a response to the 2 Minute Warning show. Instead of having songs that are 2 minutes or less, I'll have songs that are 7 minutes or more. And the thing about that is I'll only have 5 or 6, maybe 7 songs the whole show. So that won't be much work. That'll be me putting on a song and then just relaxing for a while. Going to use the bathroom or something. So anyway, those are 2 possible themes. You got any ideas on theme shows I could do? Theme shows that you think would be cool? Let me know down in the comments. Alright dudes, I'll see you next week.